Hey family, it's your girl Yo-Yo from Dynamic Designs by Yo-Yo. Don't mind this one, okay? She was determined she was gonna be in my video today. This is my granddaughter Mimi. Say hello, Mimi.
Hi.
So anyway, so today we're going to be making a spiral Betty, and this is what we are making. So if you can see that, I'm gonna lift it up. That's a picture of my mother. And that is the spiral Betty. Show it again. That we're going to be doing today. Now, I don't want you to think I did this video without you, okay? Or beforehand, because I didn't. I recorded this part of the video last. So what you will be seeing is my first attempt at doing the spiral Betty. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, family. So we are at the Spiral Betty website. And this is where you will go. This is a free website. You can go to this website to upload your image that we're going to cut in the spiral design. And so once you're here at Spiral Betty, spiralbetty.com, then you will upload the image to this spot right here. I have a picture that my mom loved when she was alive. For those of you who don't know, I lost my mom in June of this year. And so I've had this picture of her, and I kept thinking, what am I going to do with this picture? I want to do something with this picture. So today I'm going to use the Spiral Betty app to um, put this image on a t-shirt. I also plan to put it on a wall clock. So I may do both in this video. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Because I don't want the video to be too long. So I'm just going to minimize this window, the spiralbetty.com. Okay, so I'm not sure why my recording turned off, but anyway. So I already have the picture that I want to use. It's on my desktop. And so I am going to just grab this picture and over to Spiral Betty and just drop it. Okay. This was her favorite picture of herself. I love this picture of her too. I was gonna try to fix it. You see how there's two dots right here that that look like they are missing from the picture, but I decided not to even to do that. I'm just going to leave the picture as is. So what I'm going to do at this point is, if you see this little purple dot here, I'm just going to drag it to the right. Okay. And I'm dragging this to the right because I want to try to get my image as centered as possible, and get as much of the image. You can see I can't even get her entire afro in here. Well, you know what? Let me try this. I'm going to use the arrows to drag the picture. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to use these arrows to drag the picture so that I can get as much of her fro in here as possible. Okay, so using the arrows that you see me moving, the white arrows, I'm moving the picture as much as possible. Okay. Now this is my first time doing this too, y'all. So we working this thing together, okay? And I got the picture. I got so you this the purple dot, you can use that to either make it put more of the picture to enlarge it inside the circle or to make it smaller. But as I said, I'm going to um try to get as much of her afro in this picture as I can. Okay, so I like the way this is turned out. I like this. I like what I have here. So now I'm just going to hit this check mark. Okay. And as you can see, it automatically spirals the picture. Okay. But if you notice, the spiral is like a blue color. And at the bottom, there are a whole bunch of colors here. I don't want none of these colors. Okay. I want to keep this picture black and white, baby. So I'm going to click on the black and white one, because that's the one I want. But I'm going to also show you something else. So if you notice that dot at the bottom is now black. Okay, same deal. You move it. If you see when I move it out, the least it has, the picture has less detail. Okay, less detail. That's not what we want. We want as much detail as possible. So what we're going to do is slide this over until it has the right amount of detail that I would like. And now, with that being said, be mindful that when you make the line smaller for more detail, that it's more to weed. Okay, so just remember that as well. I'm going to be using HTV with this project, so there will be more to weed out. So I'm going to try to just keep this. I want a lot of detail because I want to be able to see her face as much as possible. Okay, you see, the further I go to the right, the more detail there is, but that tells you that it's going to be way more to weed out. Okay, so I'm going to try to, I want a lot of detail, but I don't want to be working myself to death. Okay, I want it to look nice, but I'm not trying to be in struggle mode. All right. Okay, baby, so it looks, I like the way this looks. I'm just gonna mess around with it a little bit more until I get exactly what I'm looking for. Because like I said, I want as much detail as possible, but without all the headache. Okay, I don't want to be fighting this vinyl when it's time to weed this thing out. And if y'all hear any noise in the background, that's the dryer running, or the washing machine, one of them. I am so sorry that you guys have to listen to that noise. But once I wanted to hop on here and actually do this real quick. I don't want to have to wait. So I think I'm happy. I'm just messing around with it until I get what I want. That's a lot. So just a little. Okay. We're gonna try this right here. Like I said, this is my first time doing this, folks. Um, so just bear with me. Okay, so now we're going to we're gonna download it. Okay. I like it. That's what I want. We're going to download it. Now, this part, remember I said that this website is free, and it is. But there are, of course, everybody trying to make a coin. Okay. So they do have some things here in which you can pay for. I'm trying to keep my little coins in my pocket. So I'm just going to hit the download, and I'm going to download it as a SVG. Okay. So we're going to hit the download button. It is downloaded right here at the bottom. And I am going to open this up. And that's what we're looking like. And I am going to go and now open up my, ooh, look at that. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. My mama's so pretty. She's so pretty. Okay. I am now going to open up. So I'm just going to. Okay, forgive me, family. I don't know what's going on with my laptop, but every time I try to minimize a window, it just cuts the camera off. So we have already used the Spiral Betty. We have uploaded the picture that we want to use. We have changed the image to make it as clear as we want it. And now I am going to upload the image. So I am going to go here to upload. I'm going to upload my image. Go to browse. And it is the Spiral Betty. I didn't even change it. I just left it named as it was because if you know me, I will, baby, forget the name of something. Forget what I have named something. I'm sorry. We are going to do this as a cut image. So I'm just going to upload. And it may take a minute to upload this image. Okay, so we don't have to fight it. All right, now we're here. We're just going to add this to the canvas. Add our image to the canvas. And this is 13 by 13. Now, I don't want the image this big. Okay, so I'm going to change the size. I want the image because I'm going to put it on a shirt. And if I do decide to put it on a clock, I'm going to come back and show you guys that. But let's do the shirt first, okay? So we are going to change the size. We're going to unlock. Well, you know what? I don't want to unlock it because I don't want to. What I don't want to do is distort the image. So I am just going to change. I'm going to leave the lock button on, and I'm going to change the width to 10. Okay, and that should change it all the way down, right, to a 10 for the entire image because that's what I want. Now this little background piece right here, this white piece right here, I don't need that. Let me first let me bring this down so you can see the whole image. Okay. All right, so we are I just brought the screen down to 50% so you can see the entire image. So this spiral, if you see this spiral background white part of the image, I don't need that. So what I'm going to do is just hide that right there, okay? And all I want is to cut this image right here. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I took my whole image out. Okay, didn't mean to do that. All right, so we are back here. I have changed it, and when I changed it to 9, it took the image. Well, let me go back. I had this spiral on here when I removed, so the image was 10 by 10. When I removed this spiral, this white background, I'm sorry, it changed the size to it shrunk it a little bit. So I'm going to hide that. I'm going to go back to my image because I still want it to be 10. Okay. So I'm going to go back up to width and change that to a 10. Okay. And it may be a little off. It says 10 and then the height is 9.959. That's all right. That's no big deal. And so then I'm just going to hit make it. And I hope I hope that my camera, I hope that my computer does not stop recording because I noticed that when I close or minimize a window or go to another window, it stops recording. So if it stops recording, don't worry about it, baby. I'll be back. But so I'm gonna hit make it. Okay, we still okay. We still in there. Okay, and I'm going to do this on a mat. I would suggest you do it on a mat. I don't ever I mean I got a Cricut Maker and it is I have the Cricut Maker 3 and you can cut images on that cutter with no mat, but I'm a mat user, baby. That's me. I'm a mat user all day. Okay, and so because I'm going to be putting this image on a shirt, remember, we always have to mirror our image when we're using heat. So I'm going to put this image on a shirt. I'm going to hit continue, and then I'm going to go over and load my mat, and I will be right back. Oh, before I go, we're going to be using everyday iron on, okay? And I'm just going to leave it on the default setting, okay? So I'm about to cut my image and I will come back when I'm about to load the mat. Okay, family, so I have loaded my mat and don't come for me in my mat, okay? It's in it yes, it could use some cleaning and it ain't sticking like it's supposed to and all that good stuff, but now we're going to load the mat into the Cricut machine so that it can start cutting. Now let me tell you this, okay? Hold on. Let me get my granddaughter over here. Mimi, come hit this button for me. Hit that that's right. Hit that button right there. Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, so let me tell you this right now. This thing takes a long time to cut, I believe. Okay, it's not gonna be like, oh, I just put it in here and it's gonna cut and it's gonna cut in like 2 or 3 minutes. No, ma'am. It's okay because this is a this image is going to take some time to cut. I would assume it's probably going to be about 15 minutes. So, with that being said,
okay, it really didn't take
hold
15
minutes.
15 it only took 8.
And I know,
sorry about
that.
Y'all
don't want to be watching this thing cut for 15 minutes, okay? Don't nobody want that. So, you see it's going in a circle. You see how it's cutting? That's what we want, baby. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go get me something to eat. Cause baby, I'm hungry and I've been up a long time today. So I'm gonna make sure the granddaughter gets her something to eat, and then we're gonna come back after this thing has cut. Okay, so family, don't go nowhere. We will be back. Okay, family, so it didn't take a whole 15 minutes. Maybe I exaggerated a little bit, but it took a little minute to cut this image out, okay? So now what we're going to do, we are going to weed the image. Y'all know how excited I get to when I start weeding out the image. Baby, I'm ready. I am excited and I am ready. And again, don't come for me in my dirty mat. Okay? I'm gonna wash them. So what you see me doing right now is I'm just weeding out this image and making sure I take all the excess that's around it off first, because that's the first thing I want to do. And if you notice, you see how it's already starting to weed out? You see the string right here? It's part of the spiral that's already starting to come out. So I'm just going to pull this right with the big piece that I started pulling out first. Okay? All right, and then we're just going to go around in a circle until we get it all out. And I'm going to take my time. Okay? And there is a possibility that we may lose some of that it may break off and we might have to, find the starting point again. But I'm praying that that doesn't happen, that I can just weed this thing out and show our image. So while I'm weeding this out, and you see this is really coming out easily, as a matter of fact. I'm not struggling at all. Y'all know how a sister feels about struggling. But like I said, while I'm weeding this out, this is a picture of my mom. This was one of her favorite pictures. I think my mom was really young in this picture. She was probably a teenager when she took this picture. And she always loved it. And I think I've made a couple of necklaces for my family using this picture, but for myself, I just wanted to do something different. And so that's why I decided to use the Spiral Betty. But my mom was diagnosed with uterine cancer. And once they found out that she had cancer, it was very aggressive. So it was like stage 4 cancer. And so, but we were very hopeful, okay? And I hope I don't cry on this video. I'm going to try not to cry. But because we were very close. But when she got diagnosed, she used to be a drinker and a smoker. My mama was funny, okay? Let her get a cigarette and a drink, and baby, she was hilarious. But anyway, so the day she found out her diagnosis, she quit cold turkey. And my mom had smoked cigarettes for probably about 50 years, because I'm 51. And yeah, so she had smoked cigarettes for as long as, I have been born. I had been living. And so she quit. I mean, quit both, because her doctor told her, if you're not going to quit smoking, then we are going to, I'm not even going to treat you. And baby, she jumped right into action. She quit smoking, she quit drinking, and she really did everything the doctors told her to do. And we, of course, we were hopeful. We were hopeful. At no point did I think that, she was not going to beat this thing. But unfortunately, she lost her battle in June
of last year. I think I said early in the video this year, but no, it was June of last year that she lost her battle. And we were very close. I had even moved her to the city where I live so that I could take her back and forth to her doctor's appointments, and was just devastated. And I'm still struggling, because grief is a terrible thing. Grief is terrible. Grief will lie to you. Grief will make you think that you are not, you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Grief will cripple you. It really will. And if it wasn't for my belief in God and knowing that my mother is in heaven, that's what has been keeping me. Knowing those things about her, and that she believed in God, she loved the Lord, that she, loved him with all his heart and knew that she was his child. And so I find comfort in those things. I still struggle. I struggle a lot. And crafting is what has kept me during my struggle. So y'all continue to keep me in your prayers. But with that being said, look at my mama. She's so pretty. This came out so nice. This is beautiful. OMG. Y'all see that? Oh my God, my mama's so pretty. Yes, honey. Honey, baby, when my mama used to stop traffic, okay? Okay. My mama was fine. Fine, baby, okay? Y'all see that? Let me see if I can get it in. There you go. Y'all see that? Look at that fro. That fro, baby. You couldn't tell my mama nothing about her fro either back in the day. So this is how the image came out. This is so beautiful. I am so excited. Y'all know how I get. I get so excited, family. Okay. I'm going to get my life together, and I am going to put this on a shirt. And so because I weeded it out like this, I'm going to have to put a mask on it in order to get it up off of the mat. So I'm not going to do that part on camera because I don't want y'all to see me struggling. And I'm going to come back. Okay, there's no sense in y'all watching me struggle like that. And then I'll just I'll give you any tips that I may have used when I come back. So just hold on, family. I'll be right back. Okay, so family, I know I'm back real quick. And the reason is because y'all know I'm slow, okay? I don't need to put a mask on here. You don't need a mask. Remember, we're using HTV. All I have to do is peel the thing up and put it on the shirt. So I don't know what all that drama was with me about talking about I had to get a mask and all that. So anyway, I'm going to come back with my shirt and press this on my shirt. So y'all just hold on, okay? And just forget about me talking about needing a mask and all that, because y'all know I'm slow, okay? It's late. Don't judge me. Okay, family, here's my image. Hold on, let me make sure I can get it in this camera. Good. Okay, you see that? Can y'all see that? Let me move this thing out of the way. Don't talk about me and my tape, okay? Because my shirt measurer thingy here is having some struggle. So that's the reason why I got this holding it down. Don't talk about me, okay? Because it's buckled a little bit because I done used it so much. But anyway, this is the image of my mom that we're using. Let me see if I can get it in the camera good so y'all can see it. Y'all see that? Y'all see how pretty she is? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I am going to, I've already pre-pressed my shirt. I have lint rolled my shirt. And this shirt is for me, so, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and press it. I just want to get the middle of it. And normally what I'd like to do is fold the paper on, not on the sticky side, but the opposite side, where it's the non-sticky side. And I'm just going to put it down. Okay. It's right in the middle. I'm gonna move all this other stuff out of the way. Don't talk about my little thing, okay? It has seen better days. Let's just put it at that. All right, so I got the image on the shirt where I want it. All right, now let me find my Teflon sheet. And of course, oh, I got it. Of course, okay. So I got my Teflon sheet. I got my heat press heated to 320 for 15 seconds. And we're going to go ahead and heat and press this thing. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when I come back. Okay? Well, I'm going to show you the final product. Okay, family, I have pressed it at 320 degrees for 15 seconds. And I am going to do the, I do apologize for that ring light being in the picture. I'm going to see if I can move it out. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's a little better anyway. Let me see if I can get it in. There we go. It's on the camera. Okay, so now I'm just going to peel it. And I'm going to go real slow because I don't want any of my image to peel up. Okay. Baby, do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? That is straight from the Lord. And I'm telling y'all, this is the first time I've done this. I didn't even do a trial run before. Not that I ever do, but I had contemplated doing a trial run first so that I didn't mess it up on camera. But you know what? Hey, we did this thing together, and look how beautiful this thing came out. Look at that. Oh my God. Do y'all see that? That is gorgeous. Oh. I love you, Mama. Yes, that is beautiful. So if you have been contemplating trying the Spiral Betty, contemplate no more, baby. Do you see how fire this came out? This is everything. This is straight from the Lord. So if you like these kinds of videos, you like this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And so, oh my God, look at that, y'all. That's just beautiful. Until the next video, family, y'all be blessed.